What do you do for Christmas? Suggestions for a pleasant start to the new year. There's an unlimited alternative you can do to celebrate New Year's. Celebrate with loved ones at home or go to a fun party after a romantic meal outside. Maybe you want to take a little getaway out of town? Tuesday, January 1st, in 2019. So your getaway can turn into a 3 to 4 day mini vacation. Check out our suggestions to make your choice. It's never too early to get excited about the New Year's Eve celebrations, but now that we're getting close, we can begin preparations at the latest speed. What you do as you enter the new year, how you celebrate Christmas is very important, because that's how you get into the new year. The whole year goes by. We all know it's not like that, but part of us always wants to believe in the power of new beginnings. So there's no problem in wanting to go into the new year in the happiest way. The only problem is deciding what we want to do among so many alternatives. Does it excite you to enter the new year with musical accompaniment with New Year's concerts, or is it a magnificent Christmas dinner prepared by hand? While you make your decision, we will consider all the alternatives in every aspect. Where do you want to be at the New Year's events? Is he home, out or out of town? What do you do at home for Christmas? It's up to you to throw a party at home or arrange a quiet meal. If you don't want to leave the warmth of the house on the cold days of December, you can give your home a New Year's spirit. One of the things that can be done at home for Christmas is to decorate the house. You can start by setting up a Christmas tree. Green-colored plastic Yesel trees are the most popular ones, so you can use all the red, gold, silver and blue ornaments. But keep in mind that white pine trees have been increasingly preferred recently. The first rule to pay attention to when buying a Christmas tree should be its length and width. You should choose a tree size that your house can carry. For example, a Christmas tree of 150 centimeters is enough on average. While decorating your home, you can develop original ideas without moving away from the New Year concept. If you search on Pinterest, for example, you can find interesting ideas from one another. Especially from mid-November, Christmas decorations began to show themselves everywhere. Be sure to consider this alternative, as the Christmas tree and its lights will give your home a radiant look. You can also bring New Year's special updates on the decoration of your home. For example, it is possible to impress your guests at the beginning of the night with New Year's Eve door decorations. In your home, you can also create an air of New Year's spirit with different decorations in gold, champagne colors or shades of red, blue and silver. After the decoration of your home is ready, you need to determine what to do with your guests. Looking for dinner with a small group of family or friends, or a little more crowded? Accordingly, the biggest change will be on your menu. So what should be on the Christmas table? We can say that turkey is the sine qua non of the Christmas menu. You can make turkey in the oven at home, as well as take care of the main dish by ordering from outside. If the turkey menu is not suitable for you, it is possible to enter the new year with traditional Turkish dishes accompanied by a feast of flavor. Imagine a table like this, with pies, leaf wraps and various appetizers. You can make a fabulous entrance into 2019. If you're going to host a crowded New Year's Eve party instead of a small group at home, you can set up the menu on snacks. You can prepare a rich buffet with a variety of sofas and drinks. You can still search the internet for New Year's recipes for inspiration. What you do when you enter the house of Christmas again depends on the number of guests. You can create a fun environment with music. Or maybe all you want to do is watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show in Shanghai this year, but still keep at least a few games at home. Bingo must be the most cliché of the Christmas game. There are also a few games that can be played with tabletop or crowded groups. Ultimately, December 21st will be the longest night, while December 31st will be the night you stay awake the longest. Keep a mask and Christmas hat as well as New Year's decorations at home. Who knows, your little party might turn into a masquerade ball. Deciding what to wear to the New Year's Eve party, which takes place at home, is pretty easy, according to many alternatives. Considering you will be in a warm environment, you're free to wear whatever you want. You can try silver sequined or velvet dresses, for example, but our Christmas favorite is definitely red dresses. We've written about the most stylish red dresses you can wear to a New Year's Eve party. It's very simple to watch out for. Make sure that the dress you choose is appropriate for your body type. Let the red of the dress match your skin undertone. A year later he said, "Why did I wear this? Choose timeless models not to say. If you prefer a little black dress, wear a red lipstick." We're sure to put your concerns about the look behind us with the videos we've made about Christmas makeup. What to do if you want to go out on New Year's Eve. First, you have to decide what to do outside. Are you going to the entertainment or are you going to the street party? If you're going to be at the same venue all night, at least make sure you pick the right party. Various concerts, parties or events are held on New Year's Eve. You can choose what is best for you by reading the contents of the program. After all, nobody wants to go into the new year looking for a different alternative. At very crowded parties you may not get the service you expect due to the intensity, so you may prefer calmer activities. For those thinking about going to Christmas events, it's important to book early. It is better to select your destination and make a reservation already. If you're going to a place in the city but far away on New Year's Eve, be wary of traffic. Because everyone will be out that night, and there can be heavy traffic even at 2 p.m. If you don't want to be in traffic for Christmas, don't drive your own car, and you may have trouble finding a parking space. Download a taxi app you trust instead. And of course, be wary of snowfall. It would be bad to book an event for Christmas and not be able to go. Leave early on December 31st so you don't take risks. When spending New Year's Eve at an event, you may need to pay more attention to your clothes than a house party. You can still choose red dress. If you believe in the good luck of red, don't forget to wear red underwear in keeping with Christmas tradition. If you prefer a little black dress, think again and make a difference this time. You can also try especially navy blue velvet dresses, sequined dark red designs or black jumpsuits. You will also need a stylish and warm coat or coat as you will be out at night. Wool blended coats, colorful coats or patterned jackets are among your alternatives. You can be a little more generous with accessories for Christmas. If you are going to wear blue and shades of silver, if you are going to wear burgundy and red dresses, concentrate on the color of gold. New Year's Eve shoe models are also very important. If you want to keep your dress simple, you can shine with your shoes. You'll have plenty of options for that. What to do if you want to turn New Year's Eve into a little holiday. Monday night December 31st this year, where you can go to Turkey at the beginning of the year. So you can combine the holiday on January 1st with Monday and spend a 4-day holiday traveling to or from abroad. And it would be a good memory to go into the new year in a different place. So where do you go for Christmas? If you plan to stay in the country, you must include Cappadocia among your alternatives. The mystical atmosphere of Cappadocia, a favorite of local and foreign tourists recently, is a great option to welcome the new year. You can also go to Kars, the ski resort of eastern Anatolia, which is an increasingly popular destination in Turkey. Making the trip or return with the Eastern Express will cause you to extend your vacation a little, but you will have a very different experience. If you don't want to go too far, Uludağ is still the heart of the winter holiday near us. In Akva, Sapanca or Bolu, near Istanbul, the Yedigalar is a small and peaceful escape point both for its natural sights and for Christmas in the winter season. Of course, there are some who wish to celebrate Christmas abroad. Although this group has probably made all their plans early, we have a few suggestions for last-minute places to go abroad at Christmas. Christmas market. European countries are the closest and most beautiful alternatives to entering Christmas. Just as you can feel the New Year spirit at established Christmas markets, you can get small gifts for your loved ones and yourself. You can go to Budapest, Prague or Warsaw, especially because it is relatively close and slightly cheaper. Aside from the fact that there are plenty of gift alternatives, there are also big discounts in European cities for the new year, so don't miss them. And, of course, the most important thing about being abroad on New Year's Eve is to perform events in the famous squares of cities and midnight countdowns with a large and happy crowd. If you want to connect a New Year's Eve celebration in Turkey or Europe with a small holiday, you must also master the intricacies of preparing a small suitcase. We've already answered the question of how to prepare a small suitcase. But when it's winter, you should pay more attention to this issue. Goers, what should I do? Remember, street parties are always crowded, and be prepared for it. If you want to be at a street party on New Year's Eve, being in a place you know and trust beforehand can make you feel comfortable. You can also consider alternatives that you wouldn't be outdoors but on the street again. We have mentioned before, especially celebrating in squares abroad is the most beautiful event for tourists. If you are in Turkey, you can follow the concerts in the popular squares.